Today we're watching Wild Wild West because thanks to viewer request month, we're looking at movies you recommended. Hey folks, welcome back. VRL requested this one and I'll be honest, I kind of forgot this movie existed. And I only remember Will Smith being in it back when he was loved by all. Before, you know, a beloved black guy and another race pairing up for an adventure. Where have I seen that before? Nope, nothing comes to mind. So kick back, relax, grab some lizard, subscribe, and let's get wild. Oh my god, this is a horror movie. The setting is 1869, and honestly I kind of forgot about...
We got us a shiny...
Well, the racism. This should be fun. We're already in the middle of Will doing his own thing, and this guy, and I'm already lost. The movie just started.
I feel like a ditty. Little girl sing.
Wait, what? Can I get that one more time?
I feel like a ditty.
You feel like a ditty? What the frick? Well, given what this guy does, it's a compliment, I guess. The movie establishes pretty early it's gonna be freaking ridiculous.
Very good.
You have hypnotizing boobs, a black captain, a US Marshal with some very odd methods, and giving scientists the whole your work is complete treatment. But you know what? It's kind of working for me, actually. Did I mention they already don't like each other? Yeah, both of them failed their missions.
Of course I know him, he's the best marshal I've got. Kind of genius. Gordon has proven himself time and again.
He literally just sold himself out there. But I'm honestly impressed though. He's like master of disguise, but better.
Am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club?
Is he okay?
Much, much better. They've been working on the same case for a whole year, and they didn't know about each other or cross paths before this.
Put aside your differences, find this madman, whoever he is.
It's crazy they don't even know who they're dealing with. Yet, they have a name for some reason. You know, I kinda like Gordon with his weird contraptions and methods. People always treat new things like it's so strange up until they get used to it. I will never get over the weekend hairstyle being normalized. I can see why he relies on disguises and stealth. Oh, God.
Friends of the South, come to a costume ball, April 14, 8:30.
What the frick? It's crazy how Diddy kept an invitation letter on him with the details in view while beheading a man. How thoughtful of him.
You happy, Gordon? I'm touching your breast.
I knew it.
What do you mean you knew it? You just met them! Oh my god! For some reason, the mustache-twirling villain planned to reveal himself today. Why? He probably wants attention.
Not even when we lost a lung, a spleen, a bladder, 2 legs.
You know what? My guy lost his pee-pee. I too would come back as a villain.
Well, I can see where it'd be difficult for a man of your stature to keep in touch with even half the people you know.
Well, perhaps the lovely Miss East will keep you from being a slave to your disappointment.
What the frick? Oh my god, this banter is everything. Oh my god, that was amazing. Again, how nice of them to leave so much clues from their meetings. It's a wonder our boys never solved this for a whole year. Wow, that was impressive, I'm not gonna lie. What the frick? You know, it's crazy they hear this woman scream and slap Will, but they didn't hear gunshots literally a minute ago. But then again, it wasn't a white guy who did it. I have no idea what Mustache Man is trying to do here. His plan is so confusing. He's friendly firing his own people. Make it make sense.
How did you and General Lee repay my loyalty? You surrendered! So who betrayed whom?
Oh. Well, alright then. My guy's on a revenge spree. Carry on. Okay, so he plans to overrun the US government, everything it stands for, and wants to build a new order with this Gundam mecha type thing. Am I getting that right?
Week before the war ended in '65, I was with the 9th Cavalry. We discovered old folks, women, children slaughtered. They used them for target practice.
That's not revenge. You know, every time we side with our villain, they go and do garbage like this. God. Oh my god. Thankfully, this random girl Gordo saved just knew every single thing they needed to know to move this plot forward. Crazy. But it's kind of funny seeing her play both Will and Gordon, especially as we know how it ends. Looking for her father, more like daddy. She's cunning. Somehow Mustachio knew our boys was after him, so he managed to pull an Uno reverse card. How did he know about this? Movie magic.
I have them square in my sights, sire.
As do I, ammunition.
You can't do anything, my G. You're just torturing yourself at this point. You know, Will originally didn't want Rita on board because he figured she'd be a big distraction. But she's just straight up useless. I can't believe I said cunning earlier. Oh my god.
No!
She needs to get shot for this. This is the same beheading device that we saw earlier in the movie.
When you're telling this story to your grandkids, you make sure that you leave this part out.
Don't worry. I'll be sure to tell everyone.
So how did your parents, who I assume were, feel about you being raised by Indians?
He sounds way too comfy saying that word. Are people even allowed to say that word?
Did you ever see your family again?
Yeah, they were at the camp at New Liberty.
Oh my god. The gang makes it back just in time to see his giant mecha tarantula, and I'd imagine Gordo is creaming his pants right now. Look at that innovation. Ugh.
80-foot tarantula. Yes, well, I'm coming to that.
I know you will. Honestly, the president has some giant balls. No wonder he's president. These days, he'll be the first one out of here. Okay, I see now why Mustachio wanted the US to surrender. He's giving back the land to everyone, except the natives. Sucks for them. I see he took the Northwest for himself though. And honestly, I don't give him wrong. Have y'all seen Oregon?
Yes, well, I'm coming to that.
A new girl.
Shouldn't he be asking, where did this random person come from? I swear, men in this movie think with their PP way too much. And he doesn't even have one anymore, so he shouldn't even be thinking. Well, they failed to stop Mustachio again. For the best of the best, they're actually very terrible at their jobs. Gordo just casually builds a flying machine, because of course he can. God, Will Smith was such a gem back then.
That's it. No more Mr. Knife Guy.
And he just had to immediately ruin it. I remember this fight with Mustachio being so much longer. But then again, he was half as challenging.
Although you are as black as the night on the outside, inside you are yellow.
What does that even mean? What the heck? But the day is saved! Yay!
Professor Escobar is not my father. He's my husband.
Just shoot her now, please. She almost had both of you killed. And that's the movie. You know what? That was actually really good. The plot was confusing, the logic was absolutely insane, but somehow it all came together into a really good time. Crazy. Old school Will Smith was an absolute gem. The man was smooth enough to be cool, dorky enough to be lovable, and somehow balanced both without overdoing either one. And Gordo was actually great too. He was strange, but great. Honestly, the chemistry between those two carried this movie hard. Which is why I'm genuinely surprised this movie got dunked on so hard by movies and critics. By movies, good job. Audiences. Maybe we were just spoiled back then. Or maybe I'm just easy to please. And honestly, I'm fine with either one. If you enjoyed this video, then there's definitely something wrong with you. But you're my kind of people, so check out this video right here. And don't forget to subscribe if you didn't. And as always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you next week. Peace.